Hey there, how are you on this beautiful, beautiful Friday night? This is Jacqueline Turnbow of Vision Concepts LLC, serving people on purpose, one destiny at a time, coming to you with another episode of Good Night Biz Talk. And we are discussing motivation with intention. That's our series that we have going on. But we are zeroing in on lead by example. And this is part two. So we are glad to be here. And we want to continue the conversation. So keep it locked here. Share this out with your family, friends, and followers, and get ready for a good conversation. We'll be right back. Well, welcome to Good Night Biz Talk. And tonight, as promised, we will continue the conversation, motivate with intention, but the topic is lead by example, part two. So we have been talking about leading by example. So we want to just continue on with that. And we have three points that we would like to share with you. And the first one is building a culture of accountability. Ooh, when I seen that, I said, you know what? This is one of my favorite topics, as I am an accountability coach. And it is crucial that we are accountable as leaders. We consider ourselves as leaders, or we are positioning ourselves to be a leader, whether if we're building a startup business, or we have a current business, or we're thinking of leadership in terms of our personal lives at home, just being that go-to in your family or your community. If you're an activist in your community, it may be on your job, and you may not specifically have a position that says you're a team lead, or you're a director or manager or what have you. But accountability is crucial, and it's important as a leader of a company or business platform that you create a culture or have an environment that display not only require, but you must display that. You must show that that is one of your core values, having accountability. Because our customers, our clients deserve us being accountable, being responsible for the things that we promise them to do. And as leaders, we need to, as I stated, I believe it was last night, hold ourselves accountable if we want to hold others accountable. So, okay, let's get more into it. Accountability is essential for a motivated team. By holding yourself accountable to your actions and responsibilities, you set an example for your team members to do the same. When individuals see that everyone, including the leader, is accountable for their actions, it creates a culture of responsibility and ownership within the team. And that's key. We want our team members, we may be the leader of a team, but we want our team members to take ownership and be responsible in their actions and hold themselves accountable too as they're looking to us, but we want them to take that ownership and be accountable for the things that they're assigned to do or expected to do. So that's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Let's move on. Demonstrating empathy and understanding. And I see someone has joined. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. Blessings to you. We appreciate you for being here, and anyone else that may join, and our replay viewers as well. All right. So next up is demonstrating empathy and understanding. By leading by example includes displaying empathy, understanding, and respect towards your team members. When they see you valuing and supporting their well-being, it fosters a sense of psychological safety and trust. We talked about that before. As we are effective leaders and we are building those relationships in our team, they can trust us. This environment encourages open communication. We talked about communication is key, collaboration, and innovation. These are some words we've been using, leading to a motivated and engaged team. So, because there may be different things that come up in a project that we're working on, and we can't be so hardcore all the time. We have to show empathy and we have to understand where that individual are. We should, as we stated before, know their strengths and their weaknesses. Know going out the gate, understanding and knowing our team is so crucial, because we won't get blindsided if we know and understand their strengths, their skill set. We can motivate with intention, but we can also assign them to tasks and projects that they can thrive in and possibly learn, because there may come a time when something happens and they don't really carry it out as efficiently as you would like, but it could be a learning opportunity and it will help strengthen their skill set. So it could be a win-win situation. And so you can learn how they function, how they operate, and they can learn a different skill set, and it can strengthen the things that they currently can do, and they can build on those things. All right. So lastly, reinforcing organizational values. All right. So your actions as a leader reflect the values and principles of the organization. That's why you have your mission statement, you have your vision statement, You need to know the core values of your organization. Again, you may say, well, I don't have all of that in place. I am just starting up, or I'm just really thinking about the business that I want to have. So these are some things that you need to put in place. So when you do have that team, you can relay these things to them. You can instill in them. And as it says here, reinforcing organizational values. So they need to know what the organization is about so they can get on board with it. By consistently aligning your behavior with the values you reinforce, their importance and demonstrate their impact on the team's success. This reinforcement creates a shared sense of purpose and identity, contributing to team motivation. So, again, you want to make sure that the things that you are reinforcing, you are leading by example. You're walking through them, you're carrying it out, you stand committed to the things that you set in place. And that's what a strong leader does. In simple terms, you're walking the walk as well as talking the talk. So again, we just want to encourage you to consider these things in your leadership positioning. Building a culture of accountability, demonstrating empathy and understanding, and reinforcing organizational values. And so that is part 2 of Lead by Example. And again, this series has been about motivate with intention, and that's in terms of leadership. So we hope you have gotten some takeaways and that this just really causes you to think, okay, where am I in my leadership? Am I as effective as I can be? Is there room for growth? Or am I on track? And this is just confirmation. But we are all lifelong learners. So let's not ever get to the point where we think we've arrived and we know it all. Well, some of us know who knows it all. And that's the process that he takes us through. He shows us along the way the areas where we're we are strengthening, the areas where we're little weak in, but that's all about the growing process, the development process. We're not saying that you're not a leader until you've arrived and you dotted all your I's and crossed all your T's. We're just saying be open for growth. Don't just stay where you are, or don't be to the point where you don't even acknowledge that you're a leader, whether you have a business or not. Again, you may be starting a business and all this talk about leadership, you're like, I am not ready for that. I'm just trying to get things in place. Well, now is the best time because it's a level playing field. You are building, hopefully you have a strong foundation, a great infrastructure, a framework to work from in your business. And this is the best time to consider what type of leadership that you want to have in place. What type of team? Who do you want on your team? You want leaders on your team, right? You want effective leaders. You want to motivate them with intention. So that's why we want to share with you. Well, we have some We have some comments. Hey there, Kalina. Thank you so much for joining, sis. Great to have you. You said, I will have to look at this again. It has made me start to think. Oh, wow. Well, Kalina, just the years that I've been connected with you, you are a true leader. And I can tell, as sweet as you are, I mean, you are just so kind hearted, but I can tell you don't play, though. You do not play when it comes to showing care for children and making sure that the leaders are they have some sense of accountability and integrity, because we appreciate all that you do. You train child care center directors, and they're definitely leaders, and hopefully their leadership is grooming other leaders that are directly dealing with our children, our future generation, our future leaders. But actually, little children, they're little leaders too. So I'm glad that this is really just causing you to think about some areas that you are looking to strengthen, because we all, and this caused me to think as well. So we are glad that you're getting something from this. And you said, amen, God does it all. Yes, he does. he's he knows it all, right? So that's why we really should consider him in guiding us in our leadership, because he's made us leaders. He's placed things within us to lead. And that's why it's important we do lead by example. We carry those things out that we want to see happen in our business, in our team, and we should do the same, even better. Setting the standard. That's what we said last night. So with that, we've been just promoting an amazing conference that is coming up, and it's none other than the Matrix of Leadership Conference 2023, and it is going to be held October the 12th through the 14th of this year. And we will have individuals, and I say we because I've been asked to be a workshop speaker, and been on the board. And this event is headed up by none other than Worth Beingologist, aka Linda L. Robinson of Worth Beingology Group, LLC. And she really desired to see individuals live out the gifts and walk in the gifts of that's been given to them inheritedly. And that's one of the topics. She's going to be speaking on your inherited natural gifts, or INGs, as she calls it. And we are excited, and we know she is going to talk about just the various ways that you can really display the different things innately that you have within you. And you may say, well, I don't know what gifts I have, but you have some major gifts within you. We all have gifts in us, and it's time to develop those things. And you may know your gifts, but you feel like you can go to another level in the things that you currently do. So that's what this conference is all about, just encouraging you as leaders to continue your development. There's various topics that we're going to be talking about, and it's not only concerning your leadership in your business or your profession, but also in your personal life, because we need to consider our well-being, spirit, soul, and body. Personally, professionally, we need to know the areas that we can step it up in and develop. So there's going to be various speakers. We have Laura Henry Pugh. I'm telling you, oh my goodness, she has got a revelation on finance, your financial freedom, your financial well-being. She has a workshop, and Dr. Stephanie Creedle, she's going to be talking about communication. And I love her spirit because she is all about helping individuals be at their best. We're excited to hear what she's going to talk about. We have Bertha Winston. Okay, Destined to Millions. Come on now. She's going to be talking about, getting your credit right and just different things that we need to look at. Yes, we may be effective leaders in certain areas, but there may be some things that we can really kind of pivot and shift in. So we are super excited to be a part of the conference, and we're going to be dealing with business startups. Delroy Morgan, he's going to be talking about business planning. And guess who's going to MC? Our firstborn son, none other than Todd Turnbow Jr. He is just a dynamic individual, if I have to say so myself. Even though, yes, he is my son, I'm his cheerleader, but he is truly dynamic, and his platform is Live for Greater LLC, and he's always inspiring people to really be at their best. And we're excited that he is going to be pumping us up and revving us up, getting us in gear. So, yes, there's just so many things outside of the conference. You may just want to get by the beach and get that needed R&R. I'm telling you, the moments that I can steal away, you best believe I am going to be taking the sea in, and just, it's something about being by the water, because they said it helps regulate your blood pressure, and it just calms your mood and just help you release all that stress. There's scientific proof on that. So I'm going to take advantage. How about you? So we would love to have you join us, and just go to worthbeingology.com/MOLC23LP to learn more about it. All right. So that's all we have. And what'd you say, Kalani? You said, well, will the event be virtual? Not at this time. Not at this time. So, but we really hope that people will take advantage. And if you can steal away, it's a great investment. It's a great investment. And it's going to be at the Beach House Resort on Hilton Head Island in South Carolina. And we're just super excited to just be involved, and just consider coming in person. There's networking opportunities there's different options that there's going to be a showcase. So if you want to showcase your talent, your gifts and your talent, you can do that too. But if you just go to the link, worthbeingology.com/MOLC23LP, you can get more information there. And of course, you can always call us. There's If you scroll down the the page, you'll see where there's an area. If you have some questions and you really want to talk to someone about it, just click on there, and there's a form. You can leave your information, the best time to contact, fill all of that out, and someone will get back to you and answer any questions that you might have. But we hope you invest. It's time to invest in us, right? Go to the next level and be the best leaders that we can be. And yeah, that's pretty much what we wanted to share about that. So, again, thank you so much for joining. If you're catching a replay, just remember you can do that thing that God has specifically designed you to do. You can do it, Kalina. Anyone else on we can't see, and all our replay viewers, you have been born for such a time as this. This is your set time to shine, and why not lead by example? Go to the next level, and most definitely invest in you so you can continue to develop and grow and be an effective, awesome, amazing leader that you were created to be. All right. God loves you, and so do I, but He loves you the most. If you haven't opened your heart to Him today, just say yes. Say yes to Him today, and He can show you, He can guide you. He is the ultimate leader, okay? And He will give you just direction for your life just by saying yes to Him, opening your heart. All right. So, blessings to you. And always remember to live on purpose. Hopefully, your divine purpose and destiny. So, we're going to continue the conversation. We're going to stay on. We're going to ride this out for the duration of the month. So, you'll be hearing us again. And we're going to be talking about motivation with intention. All right, in terms of leadership. Till next time, be blessed, and we will talk with you soon.